Welcome, welcome, beautiful souls, to Shadow Me Tarot. We're going to do an unboxing today, the Santa Muerte Tarot Book of the Dead. On this side of the box, it's a sugar skull. It's the art is by Fabio Listrani. It does come with a book. It's printed by Lo Scarabo. I hope I say that right. I got it on Amazon. On this side, we have the Virgin Mary. It looks like a dead Virgin Mary. And it says, Memento Vivere. Memento Vivere. I don't know what that means. I could look it up, but all right. So nice box, good solid box. Like this will last. It'll hold up a long time instead of like these cheap paper boxes that are just like not my thing. But definitely a good solid box there. It's a great size. This is the perfect size for me to keep on my shelf, and when I'm called to it in a reading, I can just dump out the cards, and use them. That's huge important to me, and definitely something I consider when I'm picking out decks. So am I going to be able to put this on my shelf and get to it easily while I'm doing a reading if I feel called to it? Anyways, this is the back of the deck here, and it's got these beautiful sugar skull flowers here, or they're all sugar skull flowers. There's sugar skull inside that flower, so it's a very unique deck. It's definitely a very unique deck. Let's go to the book real quick. It's a relatively small book, but it's still comprehensive. It's basically 53 pages in English in this tiny book. Oops, there we go. You can see I've earmarked where the page of, where the cups and the pentacles and stuff are. I don't know. I will read an excerpt from this when we get to when I see a card that sparks my interest and I just have to know what it means. But with all of my unboxings here, I do like to put the original Rider-Waite deck right next to it so that you can compare this artist's hero's journey and their explanation or their version of this of the common story that has been around for forever and incorporates all religions and peoples and communities, and I love this. Anyways, I love this stuff. The Fool. Okay, here we go. Book of Knowledge. This is definitely different than this here. So cool. Oh, the colors. I love the colors. And it has the Roman numeral over here. It has the description, the Empress there. What other symbolism does it have? Lots of flowers, of course. We need to see that. We do have the female sign on the wand here. On the staff that she's holding. Let's see, is there any other things that jump out? Not right away. I love cards that I have to really, oh my god, this Emperor has a machine gun. Oh my god. And he's got the staff, the male symbol on his staff. And there is a marijuana plant back there. Look at that. This is a cartel. This is like the main guy at the cartel. Oops, here we go. The Hierophant. Ooh, this has got a Ouija board. I love the faith. I love this. Heart, the lock, and the key above. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. I wonder if there's a way to see these. Maybe a little bit better detail that way. It's a little darker. Oh, there's the Chariot. That's the Chariot. I was having trouble seeing it there. Of course, I have to keep it much darker in order to get the more detail, I think, in the pictures. Otherwise, it kind of washes out. So I almost have to look at it from the camera as well. Ooh, there's a nice dragon in there. He's wrestling a dragon. Oh, I like that. That's like eating alligators for breakfast. That's cool. You got strength, baby. All right, Hermit. Well, he's just in his cave here. He's in his coffin. He's totally away from all the world. He's in a sensory deprivation tank. I'm feeling silly today. All right, the Wheel of Fortune. This is the death wheel right there. You got a blade up here and a blade down here, and it already has, is that blood or leaves? Oh, I can't tell, but there are caterpillars underneath, so I'm glad there's caterpillars there. This is a scary wheel. And it has a time thing in the center, so that's an interesting thing. So divine timing. There are crosses here. What other things do I see? Candles. We've got our transformation butterfly. Some red flowers. Interesting. Justice. Well, I don't want to meet this guy for my justice either. I hope my soul's light as a feather if I gotta meet that guy. Alrighty. Oh, and he's got all the skulls behind him. This is beautiful. This is an amazing deck. This is incredible artwork. I know that there's a lot to the Santa Muerte traditions, but I'm just so appreciative of this artwork. The Death card. Temperance. Oh, like she's got the pyramid back here. How the sun is kind of a halo around her. I like how the devil has got strings. Clearly he's the one steering people about. Got a guitar, music back here. The guitar just makes me think of that song, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Oh, this is cool. This is like an Escher painting where the stairs go all over the place and doors are sideways. Oh, that's cool. I like those pictures. This is the tower. I like that. You don't know if you're coming or going in this one. That is super cool. I could look at that card for ages. I bet I dream about that card. Okay. The Star. The famous, hopeful star. Look at, she's just lifting it out. Her hands are in the water, just kind of like if she's in, I don't know, enveloped in it. She's famous. She's got everything. She's got it all. I love it. Ooh, the moon. The mirror of the shadow self. She's looking in the mirror and she's seeing her skeletal self. Or into the pond, into the water. That is your shadow side. I love that card. The Sun card. Oh, I love this. This is a child playing. These are people just playing. It's so amazing when you get I don't know, when you find a place where you belong and you can just play. I don't know, I kind of do that with improv classes for me. Okay. Judgment. The World. I like how she's on top of the world. She still has plenty of time. And this is interesting how they use the colors with the, it's almost like the yellow is the inner core, the soul, and then you have like the red. Maybe that's a root chakra to the throat chakra to the heart chakra. I don't know, but there's all the colors in there for chakras, and almost like paint has come down. Like you I don't know. I just like this. It's like uncovering completion to get to the heart of the matter. Cups. Oh, it's a smiling skeleton with a dragonfly looking for their love. Aw, new love. Hearts and minds. She's literally holding his heart. He's dumping his mind into hers. I love it. Beautiful. You know what? I'm coming back. You know when two people like love each other and they put their foreheads together? Like, that's what that reminds me of. It's like this card is like too appropriate. They definitely need to be like closer. Forehead together closer. I like this. I really like this picture. Okay. 3 of Cups. Four of Cups. Just looks stuck. Bored, apathetic, but he looks stuck. Oh, overthinking or something. The difference in the cards, like I know this is like he's looking at what he's lost and he can't see the, you know, the 2 cups that he still has behind him. So I'm trying to find that definition and that meaning in here. How is it different? And it's very different. So that's a book question right there. Oh wait, book. What does this 5 of Cups mean? All right, Cups is first in the book. So the 5 of Chalices brings a period of introspection into the labyrinth of our emotions, our sentiments, a period of reflection and solitude that could bring us to a reconciliation or retreat. The initial resistance, disappointment, or prudence can be transformed successfully into something else. The advice of the dead: stay with your emotions and let them overwhelm you. Let them flow and follow their course, as only in this way will you arrive at a new harmony and alliance. So in the Rider-Waite deck, you know, you're kind of saying, you know, look at what you still have. And in this deck, it's saying it's okay to grieve. It's okay to feel it. I love this. Oh, I love this deck. Ooh, she's cool. Look how cool she is. She knows everybody. They're all coming to her house. She's bringing everybody drinks. I'll always remember her, right? I'll remember her from when I was a kid, or, you know, she looks like she makes a good memory. 6 of Cups. 7 of Cups. I don't know. There's lots of different ways to interpret these. I like that they've got plants kind of growing out of some of them. It has a representation of the 3 of Swords up here. So maybe one of the, I don't know, in this it has like all the wishes kind of hovering above it. Here I almost feel like she's starting to fill them with wishes, asking the universe for what you want. That's how this card, you know, a lot of people say it's like materialistic, But I kind of look at this as really kind of a manifestation. And when you manifest, as you get into the later cards, they come into form in reality. So I think of this as a law of attraction card. So yeah, filling up those cups. And there is definitely a reference to the Three of Swords. So sometimes it's worth having a broken heart, right? Alrighty, Eight of Cups. And this one is a crown with dark flowers above it. I'll definitely have to look at that one. We only have so much time, and I'm running out of time. I have a doctor's appointment. So let's get through these a little faster, Miss. All right. All right, I gotta just go through them and not like look at everything. Look at that butterfly. So pretty, so pretty. Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups is walking away. This one's coming towards you. He's looking back though. Queen of Cups. She just offers her heart, puts it right out there. She got love in her eyes. King of Cups got love in his eyes too. He likes the little drink. He's getting his drink on. Wears his heart on his shirt. All right. Pentacles. This is the Ace of Pentacles. New money. Found money. Two of Pentacles. Ooh. I'm like, I just totally got the impression of people meeting in secret. Like juggling, like. But then you've got these butterflies of transformation. Okay, keep going. Ooh, Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. I always think of this as like a teamwork card. And here, the teamwork of the ground, the sun, the water. What an appreciation of nature. And how all things work together to bear fruit. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Four of Pentacles. What is she doing to him? Can I zoom in even more? She is dropping that person off of the roof of the bank or picking them up. I don't know. I'm not really sure what to say about that one. All right. Zoom out a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Well, I don't know. Some people say this is miserly. Some people say that they're saving up. The fact that she's picking this guy up or tossing him off the roof makes me think that she might be miserly. She wants her money, I guess. Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. I always look at this as walking away from help. It's a poverty card. I don't even know what to say. This is maybe survival. All these skulls here and this person's feet, they're surviving. Or they survived. Let's see. Ooh, Six of Pentacles. Time. I always see this as giving and receiving in equal amounts. You know, because you've got these justice scales here. But this one I just kind of... I almost feel like it's like, you know, you're miserly, you're saving from like, if I'm telling a story in this deck, oops. I'm going to be miserly and save up my money. I'll walk over dead people before I give it up. And then it's just going to take time for it to grow. I think that would be the story that I tell. All right, let's see what this next piece of the story is for the Pentacles. I've always, or I read somewhere that, you know, the different suits of the minor arcana is actually representative of the 7 or the 12 steps that Buddha took to the north, north, south, east, west, basically. And he took 7 steps in, 7 steps in one direction towards the north, and he had to take 7 steps back to center. And then he took 7 steps to the south, and he had to walk 7 steps back. And I believe that that's the journey that the Buddha made in order to come up with the arcana. But that's just one story. There are just so many stories for these decks. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. You're starting to watch your savings grow. In this one, you've mastered your craft. What do we got here? She's got a big old bag of gold. This is an investing person. This person invests, lets it grow and get big. She's got white kind of roses at on her crown there. I almost feel like this person's plotting. I don't really feel like this Pentacles deck is really about money. Even though, of course, Pentacles is always about money. I'm thinking this is just more material, physical world stuff. So I'll have to research. I'll have to read the book a little bit more and see what their definitions are. All right. Interesting. Wands. I love the red in this card because that is very expressive of wands. It's passion. It's passionate emotion to me. And action. Passion and action. And, red is love always for me. And we've got the green around it, which always means heart chakra for me. We've got a little centipede here. Oh, they're about to get loud. I gotta go shut my door. Ooh, see, this is like competition. I always think of this as competition. He's gonna burn down the competition. I like this deck. It's so fun. Okay, party time. Celebration. Heck yeah, we won. 7 of Wands. Keeping your enemies at bay. To me, this is like you're into the fall season, and they have a lot of protection around these trees. Then there's downed wood here, so they've got fuel. I see a mushroom back there, and here too, so that's food. The red for passion, action. I love it. Oh gosh, I love these cards. There is really quite a bit of symbolism in this. I need to, I should get some more background on sugar skulls. And the Santa Muerte. I am just loving these cards. Passion, just look at this. Passion just coming through you. I mean, that's kind of how I visualize spirit, moving us to do what we're supposed to in life. All right. 9 of Wands. I like this card. I almost feel like it's in what this would be in the reverse. So here, this person is guarding boundaries that they've put up. Everybody calls it the wounded warrior. But he's got his boundaries and he's protecting himself. In this one, she's got a scythe and she's she's cutting down her boundaries. So that feels very healing to me. Cutting away some of these passionate emotions even. Getting to the heart of the matter. I don't know. I like this. I really like this. I prefer this over this. And I love my deck. This is my original deck. All right, let's see. 10 of Wands. 10s are all butterflies. The culmination of passion. There's a castle there. Success. So 10s are all success, it looks like, in this deck. In transformative success. Page of Wands. This one's got a message. And a top hat. The Knight of Wands. I like her. I feel like she's got the candle in her because she's seeking. You know, she's seeking. She asks her own questions and seeks her own answers. And he's found it. This King of Wands, he found it. I love it. Ace of Swords. So I always think of the Ace of Swords as cutting to the truth. Swords, I'm finding more is about the relationship with truth. At least for me, that's how it resonates for me. Of course, it's thinking and the mind. I would even go as far to say like ego can be addressed in this path or in this. Yep. This is a choice, right? Or something you're not seeing, or you're not seeing the way forward. And here I just feel like you're gonna cut through the flowers and get to the path. I don't know. How do you interpret it? Yeah, anything that you guys see in these cards, definitely leave it in the comment below. If you like what I'm up to here, like and subscribe, and I'll be able to pursue this and do this even more. Boy, this poor guy's been stabbed in the back by another person who's sitting on his head too. Alrighty, let's do the Four of Swords. This is rest. This is breaking somebody out of their coffin. Come back to the land of the living there, partner. I like it. All right. Five of Swords. Well, in this card, he's the aggressor. They're walking away. They're defeated. They've left all their weapons here. I almost feel like this card is from this perspective of the defeated. And maybe this is like, I have enemies, or I have people who are thinking bad things about me, or something like that. Or I'm going to have to surrender to something. Or you can't fight this. Maybe that's, I can't fight this. Those are all messages I kind of get from those images. Safe passage is kind of how I interpret this card. And he's got lots of supplies in this boat. He's protected all around it. It looks like he's moving with the flow of the water. So definitely a protection card. Seven of Swords. All right, so this is interesting. Oftentimes this is considered a deception or betrayal card. In this direction, it's usually a confession. And here, I think it's almost, it's reflection. It says in the top of the coffin here, it says hope. And then down here, it says reflexion, because it uses the X in there. He's popped all the nails out of the coffin here. So he's ready to face his demons. It's kind of how he has hope, but he's got to reflect on how he has deceived himself. Because I always interpret the 7 as deception or confession. So on some level, hope and reflection, deception and confession. So, all right. Let's do 8 of Swords. I'm going to have to look at this closer. It's like the weather is swirling. Oh, there's the teeth. All right, so these knives are stabbing into the skull here, but it's a very fuzzy skull. So it's confusing and clouded and just maybe obsessive thinking, trapped in your own thoughts. But this one would be interesting to kind of come up in a reading and see what the other cards around it are. But it's almost like, I don't know, there's this haze over his, I don't know how to interpret that one. That's a good one to look up. I haven't looked up a Swords. Where'd my book go? All right, Spirit says no, because I put the book somewhere. Oh, here it is. 8 of Swords. All right. The 8 of Swords, because this is a very interesting card to me. The quiet before the storm, a balance of opposites destined to be brief and to explode with violence and thunder. It does feel like the Tower card with all this lightning kind of stuff back here. The 8 of Swords, with its stability, risks causing frustration by delaying a conflict that needs to be externalized. Therefore, we need to find the way to rationally bring this to the surface without fearing the necessary transformations. The advice of the dead: do not be afraid, even if it is necessary to reconsider your ideas, the commitments undertaken, or the choices made, if they are causing a continual internal storm. Very cool. This is such a cool deck. Such a cool deck. Okay. Swords. Well, this looks like a ship wheel, right? So maybe your mind is going in a million directions, because I look at this as an anxiety, depression kind of card. So when I'm anxious and I'm depressed and I look at a card like this and I go, it's like my brain doesn't know which way to go. Like you've got a ship navigation wheel there. And then you're not there's a book in his hand, but he's not looking at it. It's like he can't see because he didn't know which direction to go, but he's got this book in his hand that maybe has all the knowledge he needs already. So, interesting card. I like it. Oh, there we go. Another transformation. Another completion in the cycle. I like that this is full of flowers, because every ending is truly a new beginning. Which is like the 5 of Cups, There's no sense in looking at what's dead and gone. Let's look at what's ready to be born. All right, Page of Swords. More letters. Somebody writing a letter, writing about you, thinking about you. That's kind of what I get from there. This guy is swallowing a sword. Yeah, that one I'll have to look up. Man, these cards are cool. She's like, try me. Look at her. Try me. What an amazing deck. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to this unboxing of the Santa Muerte tarot deck. And if you liked it, please like and subscribe. That'll just help me continue to do these videos. So have a wonderful day.